Good morning, crew. It is Monday, the 18th of March, and this marks the 2-week anniversary of us arriving here in Carnarvon on this trip. I actually don't have a lot of exciting things to show you or talk about for yesterday. We actually, it's so you notice how yesterday morning I talked about how exhausted I was. Well, I ate breakfast, I made the video, and I went back to bed and I slept for an hour and a half, and I felt so much better afterwards. And so Sarah and I had a pretty leisurely day. I walked around. We moved a little some stuff and cleaned some stuff, but what we did do was we went through all of the picture frames. I know it's an odd thing, but we went through every room and looked at the large picture frames and talked about ordering prints of photographs to put in those pictures. Sarah really doesn't like a lot of the pictures. People are smoking in them. She doesn't like that at all. So then I spent several hours organizing pictures, going through them, looking through them with Sarah to pick ones that we actually want to print. And then I went to the website and I made this list of, actually it's kind of funky here, list of different sized picture frames here, and then tried to figure out, and they all have slightly different aspect ratios. And it's interesting because I tend to like landscape photos. So I like the 9:16 or 16:9, depending on how you look at it, aspect ratio in my photos, or 3:4. And most picture frames aren't, well, the picture frames here aren't those aspect ratios. So I had to crop photos, and then in some cases I created borders around them to fit them into the picture frames. And like I said, it's not exciting to talk about that, and I don't have anything to show you, but I ended up with, I think, 26 pictures we're going to print at pretty good size, at somewhat of an expense. Actually, I think we're going to spend close to 500 pounds printing photos, which is just nuts, but still relatively inexpensive for 26 prints. And you know, the pictures here are they're fine. They're kind of, I would say, they're generic art, and we just want pictures of the area. And we've got them. So, yeah, so anyway, I'm feeling guilty now about spending the money on that, but that's how it goes. So yeah, that was most of what we did yesterday. We actually got fish and chips for dinner, which was a treat. We've been eating at home, actually, which is nice. Yeah, so I think we've gotten a lot done. We also actually, Jean, who watches the videos and lives up in Weinbad, recommended a place where we might be able to give away some furniture. So we're going to follow up on that today. The other thing, that just the non-stop stuff, is for Craig, who also watches the videos. Thanks, Craig. Is he's been working on the webpage, and it's just amazing. I mean, I feel guilty, Craig, just so you know, about all the work you're doing. It looks great. It's just unbelievable. So, he did the plans, and now he's working on the webpage for us, which is just, I don't know, it's just amazing. So yeah, there's progress coming together there. And one less thing that I have to do, honestly. Today we've got a bunch of stuff coming that we purchased online. Is going to be shipped to us, and and so we'll be going through all that, and maybe, if the weather's good, I think a lot of that's going to let us deal with stuff like the wood-borne insects. I think I've got some insecticide coming for that. I've got stuff so I can use the pressure washer, a hose, maybe an extension cord. Yeah, that should all be coming. But I don't think there's anything else I need to talk about, so you don't need to look at my funky face anymore, and I don't have any other footage to cut in here. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Hopefully I'll have something more interesting tomorrow. But I do want to say we're pretty happy with the progress we've made in 2 weeks. I think it's going to be... I'm feeling confident we can get it done. Like I said, that is my story, and I am sticking to it.